Hello and welcome everybody to another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at rank number 11. So we are going to try to crack the top 10 in this draft. Now in the previous video we had a really amazing deck and we made an amazing run and went 7-1 and even defeated LSV who was rank 2 in the process. So it was just the sweetest of victories all around. Anyways, before we head into this draft, I wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Additionally, for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories, check out HeavyPlay.com. HeavyPlay.com is the place to go to for premium deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more. Make sure you check them out. HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Bomb. We've been pretty lucky with our rares and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Dissection tools. Now, this is good in any deck, but it's at its best in black-red because you have cards like the Innocuous Rat. You have cards like Percussionist that you want to sack to be able to move this, along with, if you get lucky with a Vengeful Possession. Anyways, that's the card we're slamming. This is the best card to first pick, in my opinion. One of the best, just because it will always make your deck, regardless of whether or not people are in your colors, because it's not a color. Anyways, outside of that, we have Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. And I think that's by far the second best card in the pack. Trial of Agony stinks. Okay, it doesn't stink, but it's like marginally playable in an aggro deck. Overgrown Zealot is an okay ramp card. Shroud Stomper is kind of the premier big thing that you want to reanimate if you're drafting black-white. But I don't want to start black-white. I want black-white to come to me. But easy first pick in the dissection tools here, and we will move forward. All right, moving into pack number 2. We have a lot of good options here. There's Bottomless Pool. I do like this card. Good value. Fear of Abduction is also solid. But for me, I'm looking at the red cards. We have Fear of Being Hunted and Scorching Dragonfire. And as much as Scorching Dragonfire is awesome, I've had so many good experiences with this card. It's an enchantment creature with helps with Delirium. It's great with combat tricks. It's really good with Most Valuable Slayer. It also just hits them really hard. So I'm going to actually take this over the Dragonfire, which might be somewhat controversial. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about that pack. About that pick. A lot of people, myself included, early on would have probably just taken the Dragonfire, but I've just been really impressed with this. This just does kind of everything that you want. Granted, it's harder to cast. Here we are slamming Disturbing Mirth. This is one of the best uncommons. If you just look at sheer win rate, this is actually on par with Oblivious Bookworm, believe it or not. In black-red, this card is amazing, and we already have a dissection tool, so that's kind of the direction that we want to head anyways. Outside of that, the next best card is the Spineseeker Centipede, which you know that I love. But I will take the Mirth over the Centipede here. So black-red, come on. Percussionist. This is the best common in black-red Sacrifice. There's just so much you can do. It allows you to have aggressive starts. Great thing to sacrifice in the mid to late game. Love the Percussionist. And fourth pick is actually about right. You know, that's a crazy thing. This is a 1-drop. It's highly underrated. But this card does a lot of work. It's very good. It's particularly in decks with lower curves. So in red, white, and red, black, this card is absolutely amazing. But loving the start here so far. Now, keep in mind, we don't have to be black. But I'm just playing it here just in case. Here, nothing here that I really like. I could see myself going red, white aggro and taking the Cheerleader. I wonder if Vile Mutilator is a consideration. Just as a late game win condition, it does cost 7. But black can randomly put things into the graveyard and maybe you can reanimate it. I'm just going to take it here. I'm not missing out on too much here. There's a Fear of Falling. If I ended up in red-blue, there's a Cheerleader. But let's just try to cut off some of the red-black stuff. I'm not super confident about the Mutilator pick. And now we're just going to take another Percussionist. I do like the Machete a decent amount. If we're doing the Reanimator stuff, the Demon is fine. But I think just this is the best option here for us with what we have, particularly with the tools. Hopefully red-black is open. We saw that third pick Mirth. But if we don't get the red and black cards, then what should our other option be? Because we are just simply not seeing a whole lot of stuff here. There's a Bedhead Beastie, which I don't really care for. There's a blue-red land as a speculative card. I certainly don't want Cult Healer. All right, I'll take a blue-red land here. Just for speculation purposes. The thing is, I don't even need that many black cards. Like, all I want is, like, Innocuous Rat. And maybe, like, a Murder. That's it. Here, there's nothing I really... Like, I don't really care about Grand Entryway. There's a Resurrected Cultist, which can be okay. I don't really care about Ragged Playmate in red-black. There's a Beastie, but I don't really want to be... Alright, let's just take the Cultist. Honestly, with Percussionist, it's probably not that hard to get Delirium. And red-black is actually not a super aggressive deck. It's kind of a deck that's trying to 2-for-1 you and grind you out. So let's kind of take that approach with what we have here. It's another Beastie. That's an Unsettling Twins. I hate this card. And it looks like maybe there's a world where red-white can be open. We saw a Cheerleader. I mean, not a ton. I don't really like Boiler Bilge's Ripper, even in red-black. Like, I mean, we're definitely red. I guess I'll just take Trial of Agony. You know how much I dislike this card, so I will try not to play it if it's possible. But we'll take it here. Another pretty weak pack. I don't really care about Given to Violence. Maybe I'll take Fear of the Dark here as a potential win con in the late game. You know what? I'll just take Murky Sewer. These cards all stink. This gives me the shot of splashing blue. Don't really care about the Ripchain Razorkin. But I guess I'll take it if I need a 4-mana card. That's a jump scare, I guess. But man, things are drying up here like crazy. I just don't even... Like, we're just not seeing anything. Like, cards I don't want for any deck, basically. So, this deck started out really strong, but it's definitely not looking as good here for us. But it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have... Pack 2 will be good. Pack 2 will be good. So, here we have the choice between Percussionist, hope to table the Innocuous Rat. There's also a Most Valuable Slayer, which I think is fine, but I just feel like I just want to take as many Percussionists as I see in this type of deck. And then also I can prioritize Inside Out on top of that. So let's just take the Percussionist. But we didn't see any Final Vengeances, we didn't see any Winner's Interventions, no Murders, and no Innocuous Rats. All we saw was the Disturbing Mirth. I guess the Vile Mutilator too. Here we have, okay, well... Easy Betrayer's Bargain. Final Vengeance is also quite good, and I'm hoping to table it, but I think this card is better. It's an instant. Maybe we table either the Final Vengeance or the Blazemire Verge. Excellent way to sack enchantments. You know, this deck probably is looking to go kind of late. I think Vile Mutilator could make it into this deck. Here we have Withering Torment versus Glimmerlight. Those are the options. Glimmer Seeker is good. I do, you know, one thing that Black-Red does have trouble with is enchantments, so I will take the Withering Torment here, just to have, this is my second removal spell for my deck, and it gives me a way to kill enchantments, which I've definitely had difficulty with. Can I have this whole pack? There's a Glasswork, Scorching Dragonfire, and Undead Sprinter. I think it's just Undead Sprinter. This card's going to be awesome in this deck, and I feel like in general, in red-black, you just don't have a shortage of being able to find good spells to play. So let's take the Sprinter because this just is a repeatable way to get something back. It's like lose your Percussionist, sack your Percussionist for value, and then get back the Sprinter. I've had this be very, very good. We just need to make sure that we find good sack outlets. We already have Dissection Tools, Disturbing Mirth, and Betrayer's Bargain. Okay, what do we have here? Arabella. I guess maybe we should have been red-white. There's an Infernal Phantom, but I'm not... I guess sacking it can be interesting, but it's not even that good if you do. I guess I'll take the Ripper. I don't love this card, but it does give me another way to sacrifice things. This is a pretty bad pack. I think I'm just going to take the red-black land. I don't really care about any of these creatures. Oh, man, these packs... What are these packs? I guess I'll take Ripper number 2. There's just like everybody decided to go red-black? Is that what happened here? What's happening? Didn't I cut off all the red-black cards? Alright, we'll take Most Valuable Slayer here. Like, our playable count is so low. These are the cards I'm happy with. I have 10 cards. I have 10 cards here. This might be a Vicious Clown deck. I don't have that many 3s. Alright, maybe I'm going a little too far with this. There's a Trial of Agony. There's a Cultist I can play. There's a Derelict Addict or a Ragged Playmate. I'll take the Addict. Alright, I guess if I play all these mediocre cards, I have enough stuff. But it's a lot of mediocre cards. I don't think I'm ever playing 2 Cracked Skulls, but I'm never playing Slasher. I don't really want to play the Razorkin. That's a Fear of the Dark, which I don't really need. Alright, cheap stuff. Let's get some cheap stuff here in our deck. I didn't table the Rat. Alright, so that's a problem. That is a problem. I didn't table the Rat, and I did. There was also red-black land in that pack. And the Rat usually only makes it into red-black. I don't know. Anyways, we're definitely fighting people, but we'll try to make it work. There's a Fear of Being Hunted here versus a Glassworks. I think I need some creatures. So I'll take Fear of Being Hunted here. We're kind of light on creatures. Alright, we will just take all the Percussionists that we see. Oh, you know what else I did in table? The Final Vengeance. There was a Final Vengeance in the pack. Alright, we're going to take Chainsaw. Red certainly open. There's no shot this Rat is tabling. But Chainsaw's obviously great. Wow, look at these uncommons. Under the Skin, Midnight Mayhem, Oblivious Bookworm. These are like 3 of among the best uncommons in the entire set. But we are not going to take it here. I'm going to take Most Valuable Slayer number 2 to go with the 2 Fear of Being Hunteds. I think Winter's Intervention is also fine, but I just feel like that combination is quite strong. I will take Glimmerlight for a 2-mana play. It's something that we can throw away, and we desperately need 2-drops. I've already said I don't really like Trial of Agony, and I do like Glimmerlight over Ragged Playmate in this type of deck, so let's go ahead and take another one. Helping out with our mana curve here. Zimone, you know, what's funny is I love drafting this archetype. Blue-green, and now it's just like wide open. Oh well. I'll take the Beastie here. This could be, I don't know how mana hungry this deck is. It is not good with the Percussionist, but I don't know. If I feel like I need an expensive thing, but maybe I don't because I had the Vile Mutilator and these 5s. Okay, Slam Fear being... You know, the saving grace here is that red at least is open. Right? So red is at least open. We have triple Fear by being hunted with double Most Valuable Slayer. We have some interaction. 1, 2, 3... Actually, only 3 removal spells. Usually, I have more in red-black. But keep in mind, these are also removal spells, right? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to kill things, more or less. Which I think is still fine. And then some number of the Rippers, if we choose to play them. This doesn't feel like a particularly good Trial of Agony deck. I don't think I want to play this. I do like... The Snatcher is way better than the... the Bedhead Beastie. So I might just play that. Here, there is nothing I want. I don't think I'm... Yeah, I'm not playing any of these cards. And despite having 4 Percussionists, I think this deck will utilize his mana a lot. We have 3 5-drops. So I think playing 17 lands plus a Spectral Snatcher is fine. Noting that the Snatcher is a bad hit with the Percussionist specifically. I'll take this because I just don't think I'm going to play 2 Clowns, but I don't think I'm going to play it either. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just not... This is just not happening. How is nobody in blue-green? How is nobody in blue-green? It's one of the better color combinations. This draft tilts me. But I think we'll still be maybe okay. I gotta at least have hope, right? I'd probably play that, to be honest. I think that's the last card in my deck. What do we have here as options? There's a Cultist, Trial of Agony. Okay. Nothing blue worth splashing. I guess I didn't look enough at the blue cards that I may want to splash. And definitely playing an extra mountain over a swamp because I don't have any murders. Black's certainly not open. All right, I think this is the deck. It doesn't look perfect. It looks a little bit clunky-ish, but for Percussionists, we do have some things to do on turn 2. So I do think I like the Amalgam just to have another 3-mana play. It's also not bad with the Most Valuable Slayer on turn 4, because it just gives you... It makes it so that you can continue attacking with the Amalgam. And we are looking to go a little bit higher on the mana curve here. I don't have a bunch of enchantments to sack, but I do have the Mirth. And I don't have a lot of sack things in general, right? I actually thought I would pick up some, but I have a Vile Mutilator, 2 Rippers, and a Betrayer's Bargain. That is it. Along with the Mirth. So, just, yeah. Red-Black Sacrifice was heavily, heavily contested here. Okay. This is not as perfect of a deck as the last one, but I think we can make it work. All right, now before round 1 starts, I wanted to say that if you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. I really do appreciate all of the support. It really does help me make these draft videos on a daily basis. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I do think is a really great way to up your limited game. A lot of really great threads there. What's the pick? Trophy picks. Go over my logs, etc. So I think it's going to be a really, really good way to up your game. On the draw here, I am going to keep this. I have the Percussionist here on turn 1 that I can't play, but I have 10 red sources in my deck. Of course, I go 10 red, and I have no red in my opener. This typically happens when I draft aggressive decks, but it's okay. I do have turn 2 Glimmerlight into turn 3 Glimmerlight, so we have stuff to do with our mana, as long as we draw a red source by turn 4, right? So we have 4 draws at a red source with 10 red sources in our deck. That's 25% so per draw step. So I feel like we are a massive favorite to hit a red source here on turn 4. All right, they have a nice little Jund deck going here. We drew Chainsaw, that's a good draw. And we have Dissection Tools, right? So as long as we just don't continue drawing red cards, like next turn, I would be happy, obviously, with a Mountain. But if I just draw, like, a black spell to cast, that's also totally fine. Oh, our opponent looking to... I hope they can't cast either of these. I really hope... Oh, man. Man. Okay, fair enough. All right, we drew a red land. I'm not going to complain, okay? It comes into play tapped, but we still had stuff to do with our mana. We got a 3/3 here in play, and we're still okay. So they're going to play one of these 2 cards. They can't play both, which is good. So this thing only drew them the 1 card. Yeah, Vitality does make sense. Mountain? No. I could kill this, but I can't do anything else with my mana. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack. And then play Dissection Tools. They must have a combat trick here. No. Wow. Okay. I will still play Dissection Tools. I could have played Most Valuable Slayer too, I think, but I just want to get this Dissection Tools going. Let's manifest the 4/4. So now if they try to like hide behind a big creature, we're going to be fine. But they are... Our opponent went super deep. 4-color control. The 5-color? 5-color control. Yeah, okay. Good for them. Good for them. This doesn't seem very good here. I guess I'll go Most Valuable Slayer and then Glimmerlight. Still need a Mountain. Like, Mountain would be awesome because I have this fear of being hunted with MBS. But I'm sure they have a bunch of removal. What are your colors, bro? All of them. What the hell? So what is it, like a betrayer's? I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, it feels like fear of being hunted is the play here. Sure. I was spreading the love there. But now we can just go Glimmerlight on Fear of Being Hunted. That thing is pretty large. Glassworks? Jesus. Okay. Okay. Well, that is a chainsaw target. Well, hopefully they're out of gas. Rev it up! Alright. I mean, these Glimmerlights are doing some work. Nowhere to run? Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll take it. That's a good one. Wow, so they had just 2 removal spells? Okay, well. Hopefully they're out of gas now. Surely. Surely they're out of action now. Hold on. Let's go Glimmerlight here first. And now we'll chainsaw. No way! No way! No shot! No shot you have another removal spell. Oh my gosh. Get out of town. Seriously, get out of town. Nobody wants to see you here. I have nothing to sack. I'm just playing this. Let me think. I'm just gonna equip this and pass. I want to keep up Betrayer's Bargain. Alright, something good. Most Valuable Slayer. That is something good. They have 1 card. Alright, I mean, I'm just going to put everything on here, I think. Alright. I think my life total, I'm pretty good with my life total. They milled, okay. That's another counter on Chainsaw. We have a 10-6 and a 2-4 and a Betrayer's Bargain. That doesn't do it. So that was their draw. So they're just dead. Yeah, that was their draw. So I'm just going to kill it. All right. We defeated the 17 color deck. Were you splashing Fear of Surveillance? That's going a little too far. Like, once you get to the point where you're splashing Fear of Surveillance, nah. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? We won and our rank didn't change. So this is getting competitive here in the top 10. Gonna keep this. We have all of our expensive cards in our hand, although we even have more in our deck. Actually, I'm just gonna play the untap land. This is the most aggressive start. Like, I can go Percussionist into Sprinter. Pretty good. And then next turn we have Chainsaw. This is a really good curve. We just want to Obviously, we want to hit lands if possible. Okay. Let's kill the Surveyor. I'm going to attack with both. See if we can get some value off of this. A land, maybe? Also, it puts more counters on the Chainsaw. Oh, that's good. I'll play that next turn, though. I'm going to play my tap land here first. Erratic Apparition. Sure. Alright, we don't have anything to do this turn, so might as well just rev it up. Then we have Dissection Tools and some 5-mana 4/4s. Okay, that seems pretty bad. Okay, Meatlocker's pretty good. Actually, I guess I can just sack this and kill something, right? Although maybe I should just Dissection Tool. Yeah, no, Dissection Tools is just better at racing here. Yeah, Most Valuable Slayer is a great hit. And this is a good thing to continuously sack. Okay. No, this is excellent here for us. They're going to fall... Unless they have Unable to Scream, they're going to fall pretty far behind. Oh, they could have Shard Mages, whatever, I guess. They might fling the room. Sure. They're already at 10 life, though. How can I cast this? Oh, it works when I use removal spells, too. Wow. So just 2 lethal attackers, potentially? That doesn't do anything. Maybe it's a bounce spell? Oh, it's their own Dissection Tools. Nice. That is quite good. That is quite good. There's so many things I can do here. I mean, the best thing to do is probably flipping this over and attacking with this. I can also attack with the Ripper and trade with the Dissection Tools. I don't think Chainsaw does much. I think I should just start with this. Okay. Yeah, that was better, because now I can just play Most Valuable Slayer. Give this first strike. And attack, yeah. That's fine. The thing is, they have to sack something to move the Dissection Tools, right? So... And we're continuing to rev it up here. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the Undead Sprinter. It's okay, we even have the combo here of Fear of Being Hunted plus Most Valuable Slayer. Glimmer Burst, sure. Okay, that's actually good, because now they can sack the 1/1 and Dissection Tools onto the Erratic Apparition, which is pretty good. And the Inquisitive Glimmer is giving them a ton of value here, too. Alright, that's fair. The thing is, they're never going to be able to outrace, like, my Chainsaw. Wow! That's amazing. Okay. I also had Fear of Being Hunted. I had it all. I had it all. All right, we went from 11 to 8. 11 to 8. Thank you, Dissection Tools, for all your hard work. 2-0. Keep it going. Wow. Insta-pop. That's pretty rare. I've been having a difficult time. Like, sometimes I have to wait 2 minutes for a match. So this is good. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a mulligan to 6, but it's like a really good mulligan to 6. And then I guess at some point, I can maybe play out this Vile Mutilator. We'll see. But we do even have the combo of Fear of Being Hunted into Most Valuable Slayer, so happy about that. Another 5-drop. Man, our curve is really high. Is there another thing I can play? I feel like double Boiler Bilgers is probably excessive. I'm gonna probably cut one. I think 2 is too many. Especially with the dissection tools and this Vile Mutilator. Manifest Dread. Okay. I wish this was just a swamp. Now remember, I'm not shaving a land. Like, I'm not playing 16 lands plus Snatcher, so it's not like this. Oh, this would have been a. If I was playing 16 lands plus Snatcher, this would have been a very awkward hand, but that is not the case. But our hand is all kinds of awkward. I'll take a 2-drop. Like, if I don't draw a swamp, I'll take a 2-drop. Ooh, Spineseeker Sent. All right, give me a land. God, land would be so good. An untapped land here would be so amazing. It was not to be. It was not meant to be. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. I think it's almost game. Like, being able to kill something for free with an MBS in play. It's not game over 100%, but like it's so good. Now they kind of see Most Valuable Slayer coming, because I have access to the 4 mana. So we'll see what they do. I feel like it's very likely that they're gonna like keep up a removal spell or something like that. Like, they could have the bounce spell, right? So that was good though. Like, they could have a counterspell too, obviously, but let's kill the Centipede here. They're pretty far away from Delirium. And this lets me get in for 4. And then I'll be able to play whatever this is. Oh, that was good. I'll keep that. No reason not to keep a 3-mana 4/2 haste creature. Especially because that makes it really clean for us. We can go Fear of Being Hunted into Withering Torment. And then if we draw a land, we can Vile Mutilator. And if not, we have Most Valuable Slayer. So a lot of good options. Looks like they have a very solid Teamer Delirium setup here. Land number 5. Excuse me. Alright, Growing Dread main phase? Okay. Oh, Coordinated Clobbering. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to play this but not actually use it. I wonder if it's better this turn to just play Most Valuable Slayer and just beat down with the Boiler Bilges. Yeah, let's just do that. No good attacks here from them, or blocks rather. Alright, so they're down to 13. Being able to put some pressure here is good. And next turn we still have access to Fear of Being Hunted plus Withering Torment, which should be quite nice as long as they don't kill the Most Valuable Slayer. Now, they do have access to 6 mana. Their deck looks quite strong. I'm fully expecting something nice here, but I feel better because I have this Torment in my hand. Okay. Really interesting. Okay. I'm not going to attack with MVS, I don't think. So let's give that first strike and attack with this. And then just see what they do. They could have like a branch snapper, I guess. What are their types? Okay. If it's a branch snapper, that puts a creature in their yard, so that's fine. Wait, did I... Oh my gosh. Did I mess this up? I think this is a big creature. I should have gone for the centipede, though. Oh, it is a branch snapper, okay. So yeah, let's kill it. And then this trades with these two. Alright. They're at 13. They have 5 cards in hand, but we do have a pretty good board. And them not killing this was a pretty good sign, although maybe they were just leaning on the branch snapper. But like, they need to find some answer to this, right? They used 2 vanishes already. And then we have Vile Mutilator too, but not sure how good... I mean, it's big. It's just, I don't have anything I want to sack. Paranormal Analyst. Percussionist would be nice. Or a room, like the Derelict, the draw 2, pay 2 life card would be a nice thing to sack as well. Okay, land. And a pass. We're getting in there. We are getting in there. I get to kill Growing Dread, but that doesn't seem that strong. Like, this could be a bounce spell, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep it on top, I guess. That's the thing. The question here is, do I run out Vile Mutilator? I guess so. I mean, killing Analyst seems pretty good. And Fear of Being Hunted is still just going to be like pretty great in most instances. And if they're just vanishing from sight, that means they don't have hard removal, which is good. Okay. I mean, this is like, if they have tricks, it's really unfortunate, but this is just how, like, or if they hit like something ginormous off of this, but this is my play. Bashful Beastie. You're gross. You're gross. The nice part about it, though, at least, okay, this is the silver lining, is that if I didn't play Fear of Being Hunted, they would have eaten my Vile Mutilator, right? So, silver lining. But we are out of gas. Need to find something to close this game out. They attacked me? Most valuable Slayer for the win? That'd be nice. Oh, that's good. Okay, removal spell. Give me a removal spell here. Come on. Removal spell. That's so disappointing. The fact that they were able to find a 5/4 here. I don't think I want to trade here. I want to be able to potentially kill them. So they can get a little value here by attacking with the Thresher, but I have upside here with keeping this in play and trying to find something like a most valuable Slayer, hitting them, and then sacking the Boiler Bilge's Ripper. There's just a lot of different ways I can win. So I just don't want to attack there. But yeah. The blue-green deck just gets incredible amounts of value. And so it's really hard to grind them in the late game. Granted, we didn't draw too many of our card advantage cards. Like Disturbing Mirth earlier would have been cool. Okay, Zimone. Zimone is terrible here. They need to get to land number 11. Alright. Something good. Come on, deck. Okay. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm just going to play this in attack. They don't have a lethal attack, technically. I mean, maybe I should have kept the Clock Percussionist back. But the thing is, if they block, like I can find something here to finish them off. So I'm hoping that I find something good here. But if I miss and this is a big creature, then I die. Okay, that's fine. That was an upgrade, so we'll keep it. Alright, so this can block with the Thresher. If they don't have removal, we're still okay. And we have a 6/5 Flying Trampler. So no removal, no interaction. And we'll be okay. Very, very close game here. Like, this could easily be a 2/2. I don't know what they manifested. I think it was just a land. So it could very well just be a 2/2. Alright, they clearly have something. They're spending every last second of their time. Okay, that's not lethal yet, unless this is a big creature. Yeah, that's not lethal yet. If this face-down card is a land, we're not dead. Because this hits us and tramples us over for 5, 6, 7, 8. That puts us down to 1. And then we still have a big Flampler. Man, are they going to be 1 damage short? That would be awesome. The one thing, though, I will say, it depends on whether or not they attack. Because the Wickerfolk Thresher plus Cursed Windbreaker does mean that they can block the Vile Mutilator, right? Okay, they chose not to attack. That's big. That is big. Yep. They drew another creature? That's not cool. Okay. Big draw here. Kill spell for the Thresher would be nice. Come on. Percussionist. Okay. So Mutilator 100% is going to eat the Thresher. Fear of being hunted will eat something. And then I have the Percussionist, which also has to get blocked. So Zimone can block. So Fear of being hunted might eat Zimone. And then Percussionist gets eaten by the face down card. But then we get to upgrade. So let's do that. Yep. Those are all what I expected. Alright. Alright, Percussionist. It's Silent Hall Creeper plus Percussionist. Versus Percussionist. Come on! No! We cleared off most of the board. Ah. They're at 1 life. Oh my gosh. How many Percussionists are in there? We've drawn all 4. And we've cast a card off of every single one. They're probably going to draw a card off of this. I think this is all of our haste creatures too. Why did they give it flying? It's got unblockable already. They just wasted mana. Like, you can do that later, right? Come on, deck! Okay, well it's a Magic the Gathering card. Alright, we need them to whiff badly. I don't think that's going to happen. So, I do have a Boiler Bilge's Ripper in my deck, which I can draw. Okay, this is a 3/3. So this indicates that they have something. Oh, Undead Sprinter would also work if they only play one thing. I mean, they have to have at least one creature here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They have 4 lands left. Roller Crusher Ride to kill my token. Nice. Gotta do what you gotta do. They're at 1 life. Come on. Oh, okay. Chainsaw's ready. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is just straight up top deck wars. They didn't have another play here. They have a lot of lands actually left in their deck, probably. Okay. Whoa! Yes! Yes! I thought I used... Do I have 5 percussionists? Alright, ranks. Wait a sec. I thought there were 4 percussionists in my yard. How many do I have? I guess there were only 3. I just miscounted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. That was awesome. What do I want? I don't think I want to play the Leech. I don't like Cracked Skull very much either. But it is a play. It is a play. And then I can sack the Cracked Skull later. And then if I put it on their thing, my Percussionists get a lot better too. Alright. I'm going to Science the Cracked Skull. I've always wanted to play with it, and because my deck has a bunch of bad cards, we can try it here. It just gives me some... I just want another play, like anything, just a play in the first 3 turns of the game. Yeah, it could be the Razorkin too, honestly. I mean, maybe it's just the Cultist. I gotta look at my Delirium count. I gotta look at my Delirium count. Ah, one of these matchups. Red-white, maybe? Mono-red, Glimmerlight. Okay. I have lots of 3s. Okay, that's good. Ooh, no land? No land. Definitely no land. Yes. All right. We're doing it. We got the most valuable Slayer here as well. I guess that's the tiebreaker with 4 Percussionists. Playing some... If it's close, playing the 3-drop or less seems better. You have a Scorching Dragonfire, you sick person, you. That's my read, at least. This is my read. Get ready for it. What? They didn't kill this? That is bizarre. I guess I should have attacked. Wow, and now I'm getting like supremely punished for it. Holy cow. That's unreal. No, you know what? Okay, so you know what they have? They have the they have Turn Inside Out, that's what it is. It's okay. This is fine. They're doing an excellent job of coming back, I will say. But this... Like, here's the thing. Yeah, they're gonna gain their life. Good for you. But I can just do the exact same thing here. And I certainly want to use dissection tools. Ho ho! Hello! Hello, is that game? Is that game? Turn Inside Out won't save you there, friend. Oh, yes. That was a good hit. Wow. Shelter by Ghost is a heck of a card, though. So this must be blocked. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, that was a mistake. That was stupid. Oh, you know, this is actually interesting because they have turn inside out. So I'm actually just going to do this. You know. Or, yeah, they have inside out or whatever. So, yeah, this is fine. But obviously I should have just done this. I mean, I'm at 20 life. They're just so behind here, right? It's like, how do they even come back from this? Cult Healer, sure. Fear of Surveillance. Okay, so they just played a bunch of things. Now they don't have access to turn inside out. Let's draw some cards to find a removal effect, maybe. Disturbing Mirth. I tapped incorrectly. I tapped really poorly. Like, should I just be happy just eating something with fear of being hunted? Well, I can give this... What does this do? Death Touch? They're at 4? If I give this Death Touch and First Strike, that's quite good. I just don't see how this goes that badly for me, so... Alright. Yeah, I tapped so bad. I tapped so bad. So badly. Alright. Anyways, dissection tools, once again, getting it done. Very, very good. But that was definitely, like... I have to think about fear of being hunted, and my deck just needs more red sources. So I just... Also, the turn where I played the room, I should have just played the amalgam. All kinds of bad. But we were so far ahead, it didn't matter. Alright, let's keep the heater going. Great hand. Just good curve. Turn 1 Percussionist, Chainsaw, Withering Torment, Glimmerlight. Get in there. Percussionist is so good. So good. Little piggy bank. Let's kill said piggy bank. If they use the treasure to ramp out something big, well, at least we have the Withering Torment. And then once we use the Withering Torment, then Chainsaw starts getting to the point where, like, all my little things can just trade up, which is nice. Don't Scorching Dragonfire me. Oh, it's a Vicious Clown. That is a Dissection Tools. Don't think I want to use a removal spell on this. So I will cast Glimmerlight and equip the 2/2. Now, if they play a creature and attack, I am tempted to double block. Get this off the board, draw a card. And I don't have that many expensive cards that I would hit off the Percussionist. Seems okay. I mean, alternatively, I can just take 4 and then, I don't know, try to Withering Torment my way out of it. If I want to grow something, though, oh, wow. They see me one chainsaw and raise me their own chainsaw. Okay. They hit my Percussionist. Okay, we hit a land, which is great. No blocks. Land. MVS. Good draw for us. Orphans of the Wheat. We will take 4. I am concerned about turn inside out. So I don't think I want to attack with both. I do have Withering Torment, but I think I'm just so far ahead here that I'm just going to play it slightly more conservatively. Then let's play the tools. Oh, wow, they're both really good. I mean, it's gotta be... I mean, they're both really good. I don't know. They're both really good. Like, if they kill it this turn, it doesn't matter anyways. But if they don't kill it, I'd much rather just have the literal Abyss with Most Valuable Slayer. And I have a Withering Torment if they have a combat trick, so... That's cute. That's so cute. No concede? Okay. I gotta think about this, though. I was debating whether or not I wanted to, I was debating whether or not I wanted to equip with the chainsaw. Yeah, I mean, I felt that they had to turn inside out, right? So, the nice thing, though, is just we're just gaining so much life here. And I'm still keeping up Withering Torment, so we'll see what they play next turn. I mean, if they have that Mayhem card... Ooh! Nice. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges is a good magic card. How would you like to attack? I mean, they're still pretty dead. Like, I just moved everything over to the Most Valuable Slayer with the chainsaw, and it's just like... infinite damage. And I get to gain infinite life. If they attack, they can only attack for 2. Alright, that's fine. Okay. I guess I could have, like... No, I don't have the mana to cast both of these. Alright. I will gain 11 life. Alright. I'm at 24. Wow, they have some... Oh, okay, sure. I just need one creature to hit. That doesn't matter. Bring it all on. It's a bold maneuver. Oh, they go up to 11, I guess. Yeah. All right, let's think here. I'm certainly moving this over here. I have access to 7 mana. I don't think my life total is in jeopardy. Sure. I'm sacking nothing, obviously. And let's move this over here. Pass. So much life gain. So much. I mean, they're basically playing the game of survive until Overlord comes into play. Wow, okay. Wow, they're so good at they actually have a great deck, by the way. Wait, is your last card the Manifest card? Oh no, that was a mistake! Ay, ay, ay! Oh, well, no, they gain a bunch of life anyways. Alright, well. I mean, I also gain a bunch of life. But they have chump blockers for days. This is actually getting kind of bad. Like, I actually do want to gain a bunch of life here, I think. No, I think I still should attack. And just try to, like, distribute the damage here. In a good way. So they're at 4. Hopefully they don't have any other ways to gain life. Okay, we'll play this for on defense. I have so much mana. I can move Chainsaw. I'm not going to let this turn into a creature just in case they have the Shard Mage's Rescue. So when this trigger goes on the stack, I will kill it as an enchantment. What a game, huh? What a game. Dueling Chainsaws at 8 and 9. I have a Dissection Tools. This is ridiculous. I mean, I think I'm happy trading here and just drawing a card, right? That is terrible. Who told me to play Crack Skull? Who told me to play Crack Skull? I guess actually it's better for me to get more chainsaw counters. So maybe that was bad. Yeah, maybe that was bad. This is absolutely ridiculous. Sure. Okay. What is this? Wow. That's really good. Oh, that's not really good. Okay. I'm actually kind of shocked that they did that. Okay. So this is lethal, so they have to block both. And I want to gain the maximum amount of life here. I thought they would try to gain... They need to draw removal spells. Like, they're not... You're not going to race me. Unless they have, like, a double strike spell? No, that's still too little. Just no Waltz of Rage. Red-white usually doesn't play Waltz of Rage, so we're probably okay. Oh, that's actually really good. That's actually really good because they get to gain a bunch of life. They go up to 16. Okay. Ooh, Betrayer's Bargain is quite nice. Well, this is the biggest creature, so I want to gain... Oh, no, but I can't move Dissection Tools, right? So I guess this goes here. This just, like, splits the damage. Let's kill Diversion Specialist. Just because that's the way they get back into this game. Also, they have triple Midnight Mayhem. Their red-white deck is awesome. But so is our deck. So is our deck. We have 13... This is crazy! 13 rev counters versus 12. The only reason why I'm winning is because I have Batterskull in play. And, you know, they're trying. They're getting in for a lot. That doesn't seem that good here. Hold on. If I move the chainsaw here... That's lethal, right? Glimmerlight here. I don't know. Woo! What a game! What a game. Boiler Bilges too? Yeah, that's a trophy winning Boros deck. And we are now in the top 5. What an epic run here. What are we, 6-0? 5-0. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh, and now we're playing against Lola Man, who's currently ranked number 7. So we are playing against all the top tier streamers and content creators here. We are on the draw here, but our hand is great. They mulliganed, but we also have a Vile Mutilator, so we kind of mulliganed as well. But turn 1 Percussionist into... Actually, if I turn to Disturbing Mirth, I might have to discard. So we'll see. Oh, they went to 5? That's not ideal. Ideally, I just draw a 2-drop. Blue-green, okay. No! How dare you? Do I kill it? Sure, they have like no resources, so... And I have plenty, so... Hitting a land is obviously great. Not a surprise that Lola's doing well in this format. He loves... like mid-range dirtily blue-green decks. Although I think he's been doing a lot of blue-white in this format. I just never get blue-white. I just feel like everybody likes drafting blue-white. It's really powerful, and it's just like kind of hard to get. Alright, so he's unmulliganing very, very well here. Mold of 5, but growing Dread into threats around every corner is quite nice. I also have a pretty good setup here, though. I get to go Appendage Amalgam into Most Valuable Slayer. But yeah, do need to find a removal spell here, probably. They're going to be setting up for something very big. But we get to Surveil here, which is nice. Don't want Glimmerlight, I don't think. Actually, hold on, let me think. Because Glimmerlight lets me Disturbing Mirth. I'll actually keep Glimmerlight. Seems kind of weird, but basically the way that I'm looking at this, my setup here is Glimmerlight equip, Disturbing Mirth, something. And then on the following turn, I can go Boiler Bilge's Ripper, sacking Disturbing Mirth, right? And that seems nice. Sure. So Cryptid Inspector is a 3/4. Don't want the land. Okay. Man, they are getting so much value. This is like an awesome mold of 5. There's just not much I can do. Okay, that's a 4/3. Do I block? It's such a beating if they have something. I'm at 11. Oh. Alright, I'm a coward. Wait, why didn't they do that earlier? So they have a 2-mana play to turn up. I just don't know which one it is. This one, Manifest Dreaded. Okay, so it's... I don't want to kill this one. It's one of these two. Let me think about the sequencing here. I actually don't think any of them are good. That is a good creature to manifest. Let me think. So, like, we're just gonna play and assume that this is going to be a 6/7. I mean, they could have a trick. It could be a 7/8. Bring it on. Needed to kill that one. God. Oh well. I mean, it's kind of random which one you go for. Looks like they have a Vanish. Oh, no. Okay. If they can flip over something... Man, this Inspector is absurd. Come on, man. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Okay, and then I want to put this on this as a good blocker. I forgot about boarding out Cracked Skull, although right now it's looking pretty decent. How do they play? They pumped this up +3/+3 in one turn. They flipped 2 things up and flashed something in. That is ridiculous. Sure. No. We're gonna lose on the mold of 5! And he's rank 7! That's highly unfortunate. We didn't draw that much removal. I mean, we did use that Betrayer's Bargain, but I don't... Like, there's just no world where we can kill this Altenac. So, yeah, we lose. Wait, how many cards left? 8? Yeah, 10-10 Trampler's too good. Oh well. Their deck's fantastic. That's a trophy deck. No, we went down to rank 7, which means they're probably at rank 6. It's okay, we still have 2 more matches to play. Can still go 2-0 and get our top 5 spot back. Alright, on the play here, looks like a great hand. Turn 1 Percussionist into turn 2 Sprinter. And then turn 3 Derelict Addict. Ooh, Withering Torment, nice. Beatdowns. So, if they play a 2-drop, what do I want to do? Do I kill it? Piggy Bank, that's annoying. The thing is, they don't really want to trade with Undead Sprinter. But they can just... Yeah. It's still probably fine. They get the treasure, which is good. Wait, I get to just replay it. What am I saying? That's actually a horrible block. I keep forgetting. This, look, is... Yes, you don't ever trade with the Sprinter. Wow. Yep. You don't do that. Kind of like Cracked Skull here on the Beast. They actually have 2 treasures and 2 tokens in play. Right? It's a lot of stuff. It's all kind of mediocre, though. They got some creatures they can play, I guess. Like, it's definitely not Trial of Agony. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that was very underwhelming, I will say. I mean, they can Trial of Agony me, but I'll just sack my Percussionist. Right? It's not even... I'll just play whatever I hit off the Percussionist and continue to attack. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to take, like, Jump Scare or something? Because that is a combat trick, but... I think I'd rather just have them not play 2 creatures next turn, or this turn, so... What the heck? What was that? I guess I block here. That's a good one. I guess we'll play Dissection Tools. Yep. We are going to do that. So if they use Trial of Agony again, I will let my Sprinter die. Dissection Tool's still around. Alright, Sprinter down. This can't block. Okay. As long as they don't have an answer for this Dissection Tools as well, we are okay. Okay, we took 2. Okay. Chainsaw. Chainsaw is great. It's actually interesting as to what I kill. I can just, like, definitely kill the 4/4. Yeah, you know, I don't want to deal with, like, haste nonsense. Let's just do that. So let's play this. And attack. Like, at 10 life, it's really hard to lose here. and I just don't want them to have a 4/4 in play. They could play the Mayhem card, I guess. Split up! Wow! That was good. They're at 3 though. So all I need to do is cast Withering Torment on the Cheerleader. And then we just cast Undead Sprinter. Man, Sprinter is so good. Boom. Alright, we are at 6 now. How much? Our opponent's plat, so probably don't get much. I think we'd go up to 6 here. Alright, we're at 6. Alright, I think if we win this last one, we can finish this draft in the top 5. And of course, that would be ideal. Alright, opponent right away. Who is it? Alright, we got a Mythic opponent, rank 59. Let's keep going here. That is a lot of... I'm keeping. Mountain off the top would be really good. 4 Percussionists in the opener is kind of... Mountain! Yes! The defensive Percussionist! Another defensive Percussionist! Vicious Clown, okay. I'm going to play this so that if I draw a land, I can play Most Valuable Slayer. We're setting up. Setting up. Obviously, they can just kill if you're being hunted. I'll take it. Alright, them keeping all that mana up is a little bit concerning. I feel like they will likely have a removal spell for fear of being hunted. One damage. I'm going to keep up Betrayer's Bargain here. Going to try to grind him out here with my Percussionists. Interesting that they didn't use a removal spell, possibly, on the fear of being hunted. Ah. Elegant Rotunda. Okay. Really interesting. Norin is mega annoying, but of course I don't want this to like kind of go off, but it seems unlikely that they're going to be able to like super go off there. But they can replay this. Yeah, I have lost to Norin before, so I'm just going to do it like this. If they exile it, so be it. Honestly, if they exile this... If they exile this... Okay, no, they didn't. Alright. This maximizes the chances of being able to find a land. Well, those are just the actual nut low cards. Like, we just completely whiffed on both. Are you kidding me? Like, that's just... Come on. I had 3 draw steps at finding Most Valuable Slayer to kill this Vicious Clown. I'm going to play for the long game, and I am just going to play this threat in my hand. So let's just play the Amalgam. I think we can grind them out. Like, our hand is still really, really good. We just need to find some lands. Just got to be patient. Hold this bargain for a really nice card. Most Valuable Slayer. Got it. I mean, that's certainly worthy of Betrayer's Bargain. Okay, so they're going to give the Clown first strike. They're going to give the Clown first strike. So I will chump the Clown with a Percussionist and then trade my Amalgam for the Survivor and try to find a land in 2 draw steps, right? And if I can, then I can go Most Valuable Slayer and eat their Most Valuable Slayer. So that's the play here. All right, give me a freaking land. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's eat an MVS, please and thank you. So Disturbing Mirth, that's what I'm going to use the Betrayer's Bargain for. We're still taking a lot of damage here, though. So we do have to be mindful of that. But we do have Fear of Being Hunted here, which I'm certainly going to use to continue attacking. Wow. We just got to eat a creature for free? Why aren't they grand entrywaying? If they play something big, I might just chump block here with the 1/1. Cracked Skull looks like a really, really good play next turn, along with Betrayer's Bargain with Disturbing Mirth. So that's a nice little combination as well. It's awkward. If they don't find a way to kill Fear of Being Hunted, they just get run over, which is the problem. And yeah, I'll just block here. Like, I want to keep Most Valuable Slayer alive. It feels like they might have a turn Inside Out, but we will find out with this Cracked Skull that we're casting. Elegant Rotunda. Interesting. Dissection Tools is also interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and just cast Cracked Skull on Vicious Clown. See what they have. Wow. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky person, you. That is super sneaky. Double Jump Scare is kind of scary. So is Midnight Mayhem, though. Oh, no, Jump Scare doesn't do anything, because this has Cracked Skull on it. Okay. Let's take Midnight Mayhem. Alright, we'll pass. Alright, this should do it. This should lock it up. Boom! Got it. Red, black, sacrifice. Very, very different from the last deck. Oh, but we didn't go up in a ranking. Lola Man must have continued winning with this awesome blue-green deck. But that's okay. Our only loss in this entire run, our deck was fantastic. Our only loss was to the rank 5 player currently. He's a great player. Check out his stream, twitch.tv/LolaMan, something like that. Anyways, this was the deck. Now, the interesting thing about this draft was that it didn't feel like Black-Red was overly open, but we still made it work. And it was still really, really strong. We just took as many Percussionists as we can, and this deck is such a synergy-driven deck, and Percussionist is at the heart of all of this. This card just makes this deck hum. You can trade early. We had the Glimmer Lights to make this a little bit bigger, and then it works with all the sacrifice themes. I mean, it's just honestly, it's like 1 mana, 1/1 draw card. In so many different instances, we had Fear of Being Hunted plus Most Valuable Slayer. Again, this combination is just awesome. And when you're red, I actively seek this out. right? I actively seek this out. So this ended up being super, super good for us. Undead Sprinter, I keep reading this and I still mess up, but it's still just another awesome card. Chainsaw, obviously insane. And of course, Dissection Tools winning us its fair share of matches on top of that. So that's back-to-back trophies. That is now 7-1, sitting at 64% win rate. Our black-red, I think I've drafted pure black-red twice, and I have trophies twice with black-red. So generally, I don't think black is particularly strong, but it's kind of like, I actually don't like white very much either, but I think white paired with blue is really good. Black, I don't think is super strong either, but when paired with red, because of all the sacrifice sub-themes, that's what puts it over to the next level, because two of black's commons, Final Vengeance and Innocuous Rat, are amazing in black-red, whereas in other decks, they're not so much, right? So they go from almost unplayable to mid-tier card to a card you're really actively happy having in your deck because you're that color combination. But back-to-back trophies, really happy finishing this draft at rank number 6. Couldn't ask for a better result. And now we have a realistic shot at trying to go for rank 1 over the course of the next few days. So fully expect some streams in the nearby future while we try to hit rank 1 and knock Niquam off, who is currently sitting at rank number 1. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, check out heavyplay.com/paulcheon for all things Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories, deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, and more. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order, so use that coupon code. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.